Welcome to Journeys of Faith. The title of this audiobook is The Life of Saint Dominic, narrated by Bob and Penny Lord. The authors are also Bob and Penny Lord. Thank you.
Hello, family, and welcome. We're Bob and Penny Lord. The saint we share with you today is one of the powerhouses of our church, Saint Dominic, founder of the Order of Preachers. Together with St. Francis of Assisi, he was credited with bringing about the reform of the Church of the Middle Ages.
Our story begins in 1170 in the Christian part of Spain, recently freed from more than 400 years of cruel domination. It takes place in a small, sleepy village resting unnoticed between the lofty cities of Burgos and Segovia. Turrets and ramparts majestically dominate the horizon, proudly announcing the nobility who dwelt within. All that is left of the grandeur of yesterday is the tower of the Guzman Palace, where a saint and two blesseds lived, loved, and were loved. Our story is about the Saint Dominic.
Saints beget saints. Dominic's father was Felix Guzman, commander of the Knights, instrumental in reclaiming Spain for Christ. His mother, Juana, was also of an old Castilian family, but because of the great influence she had on her children, she would be declared blessed. She would raise a future saint, Dominic, and a blessed, her oldest son, Manes.
Before Dominic was born, his mother had a vision of a dog carrying a lit torch in his mouth, igniting everything in his path as he sped throughout the world. Troubled, she went to pray at the shrine of Saint Dominic of Silos, after whom she later named Dominic. When his godparents held baby Dominic over the font to be baptized, his godmother saw a brilliant star shining on his forehead. All who knew him testified that a certain splendor always radiated from his face as if from a star.
His mother could see Dominic leaning toward the priesthood. There was only one problem. His two older brothers were already in the seminary, and the estate and its responsibilities passed to the only son left. But knowing that this child too belonged to God, Juana sent Dominic at age 7 to her brother, who was a priest. Dominic studied under his uncle, served as his altar boy, became proficient in Latin and in the tenets of the faith. Now where Dominic was staying was on the way to Santiago de Compostela. Pilgrims who stopped there recounted the atrocities inflicted on those who dared practice the Catholic faith.
Dominic had an ongoing urgency. He was filled with compassion for those starving, not only from lack of food, but the word of...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?